Hello, hello, hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Today I want to just create a really pretty, like, soft, glam, winter makeup look. Kind of makeup that, you know, you wear during the winter. You kind of change, I feel like, throughout the seasons, how your makeup looks, what you do. And so I just thought we could create a really pretty, soft, glam, easy, breezy makeup look. I think this makeup look is stunning. It's so pretty. So if you guys want to see what I used, how I created this look, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's just jump into the video. So I've got my skin prepped and ready to pop on a foundation and jump right into the makeup. So that's what I'm going to do. I have pulled out one of my old faves. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is such a great foundation. I'm going to be wearing the shade 110 Porcelain. I have sadly lost like all of my summer tan. I ain't got none of it left. So we are on like full on pasty mode. I'm gonna clip my hair out of the way here real fast. Anyways, typically in the winter, I feel like I like a more matte look, so that's what we're gonna be going for. Just a nice matte, soft glam, I'm thinking. I'm gonna use a beauty sponge to apply this foundation. May have poured out a little too much onto my sponge. That's right, because this foundation might be a hair too light for me. Yeah, actually it is a little bit too light, so we'll be able to blend it down the neck with all the extras. With all that extra foundation. Yeah, actually that foundation is surprisingly a little light for me, and I'm not really sure why, because I'm pretty sure this was the shade I bought for myself last winter. But I feel like even though I've lost my summer tan, haven't tanned since like July or August, like my skin just still has a slightly darker tint to it. I don't know. Is that a thing? Once you tan, your skin stays a little bit darker? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe this foundation was just too light for me, but I feel like it used to be like the right shade. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and conceal. I haven't used this concealer in a long time, but this is a really good one. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer, and I'm using the shade 20NN. I have not used this in forever, and I was like, is that concealer even, like, is it dried up, or is it still good? And lo and behold, it's still good. Alright, let's go ahead and bake. I have recently picked this up. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I know I am like years behind on buying this, but I finally picked it up. And I have actually been really liking it to bake my under eyes. I know everybody does, so it's kind of been what I've been using lately. So I'm going to pop that under my eye. Get that stuff set down so we don't crease. Alright, and I think before we go any farther with the powders, I'm going to go ahead and throw my brows on. I'm going to take care of these bad boys. I'm going to use the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in the shade, I think this is Latte, right? Yes, in the shade Latte. I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, I threw on those bad boys. So, let's just finish off the skin. Let's finish her off. I'm going to go ahead and sweep away that excess baking. I think it's been baking long enough. And I'm kind of excited because I picked up this product at Marshall's on clearance. This is the Becca Light Shifter Finishing Veil. Never heard of this product, but it was like a Becca product for 10 bucks. What a great deal. So this is in the shade Scattering number 1. I don't really know what this is, so I don't really know. It says a weightless setting powder that sets with sheer buildable coverage. Light shifting pigment absorbs and reflects light, creating a satin radiant finish. Sleep all over the face to set makeup and perfect skin. Can be used over a light shifter, dewy tint, or on bare skin. So I don't know, I just thought this was kind of cool. Hopefully this shade is okay. This was the only shade they had. So yeah, I don't know, it just looks like super, like, I don't know, matte and velvety and smooth in there. So I'm excited to try it, see what this is all about. I mean, I got it from Marshall's, so I'm gonna do one side and see if my makeup looks any different. Color wise, it matches the foundation pretty good. I probably could have used a powder that was a little bit darker than the foundation to kind of match the rest of my body, match my skin a little bit better, but you know, we'll just bronze up. We'll just bronze up. Okay, so it does give the foundation a little bit of a more velvety look. It didn't really give much color or coverage to the foundation itself. Honestly, it looks very much the same as far as color goes. So I don't know if that just means it was like a perfect shade match for that foundation, or if it's just very translucent. It doesn't look translucent on my finger though, so it's hard to say. Might just be a very good shade match. But like, I feel like it maybe minimized my pore, like the texture look of my pores a little bit right in my under eye. But other than that, everything looks about the same, just a little bit more velvety is all. So it's a nice powder. I wouldn't say it's the best powder ever, but it's not bad. I'm curious to see how it wears throughout the day on the foundation. Does it cause foundation to get kind of crepey or kind of separate it all, or does it wear really well? I don't know, we'll find out. It's not bad, but as far as high-end pressed powders go, I think I'd still prefer my Too Faced multi-use complexion powder. Like, that's like my favorite high-end pressed powder. So yeah, this one's not bad, but honestly, I feel like, I don't know if it's showing in camera or not, but I do feel like looking at like over here on my temples and on my cheeks and stuff, where I have a little more texture. My skin's not dry, it's just textured. I almost have like what I call like chicken skin out here on my outer cheeks. It almost looks kind of like it's clinging like it would to dry patches, even though it's not even dry, it's just textured. So if you have really dry skin or dry patchy skin, it might look kind of weird on the skin. I'm not really sure. I don't know, like I said, I'll have to see kind of how this stuff wears throughout the day, but we definitely need to bronze up. We are looking super like matte and flat. I think for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in the shade Bronzed. I really, really love this bronzer. I haven't used it in a while. It was one of my faves. I did use it quite a bit for a good period of time, but I haven't picked it up in a hot minute. And this is a nice matte bronzer with a good pigment to it. So now that we're bronzed up, we're gonna go ahead and highlight up. This is another product that's newer to me. I picked this one up back, I don't know, a couple weeks ago from Ulta. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics highlight in the shade Iced. Thought this one was super pretty, and I have been wearing it quite a bit lately. I just think it's nice and pretty. It's pretty strong, but it's not overpowering. I don't know, I think this is a really pretty winter time highlight. Now in the winter, I don't highlight too much. I really just highlight my cheekbones and the temples, and then a little on the forehead. And then if I'm feeling a little crazy, a little on the nose, but like, I don't go ham like I do during this summer. Keep things a little more subdued with the highlight. Now for blush, I'm going to use this really pretty kind of rosy toned blush. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Delight. And I'm going to focus that right on the high points of the cheekbones and then up towards the temples. I will bring it down towards the apples just a little bit, but I really want to focus it like up on this portion of the cheekbone to keep your face looking more snatched. And I will throw just a little bit on the nose, right on the end, because I like that kind of windburnt, cozy winter look. Okay, so I think that's it for the skin. We need to do the eyes, and I have been loving this palette, and there's so many shades I still haven't played with, so I thought we could create a really pretty look using this palette today. I'm kind of feeling the like purpley vibes of this sweatshirt, the kind of lilac-y, lavendery vibes of this sweatshirt, and there's some really pretty like purpley colors in this palette, so I thought we could go kind of that route today. I'm going to start with this nice taupey shade right in the crease. It's called Delicate. Just a really soft color. This color is super light, super soft, so it just adds just the slightest bit of dimension. It just gives us a nice soft base to start working on. Then I'm going to go in with this really pretty matte lavender lilac-y color called Spring Fling, and I'm gonna work that in the crease as well. Actually, I think I'm gonna work this shade over the lid also. I'm gonna start it in the crease and then bring it down onto the lid, down to the lash line. I think I'm just gonna kind of coat the whole thing in this shade because it's just so pretty. And then I'm going to kind of feather this towards the tail of the brow there. Just kind of lift up that brow bone, lift up the eye. Then I'm going to grab this really pretty kind of purpley silver shade called Cherry Blossom. And I'm going to pop that over top of Spring Fling right on the lid. And these shades, I always forget, these do work best with the finger. These particular shimmers do anyway. That's so pretty. I think I'm kind of leave it there. Like, this is a really soft glam. It's very, very pretty. So, yeah, I don't really think I want to take it any farther. The only thing I am going to do is take my blending brush and just swoop it over the crease just to soften any edges up just a little bit. And just like that. Like, I think that looks really soft, really, really pretty. I guess we do need an inner corner highlight, however. But I think I'm going to grab my Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum palette and grab the shade Whipped Cream. It's the really bright shimmery shade in there. And just pop that right in the inner corner. I think this will literally be my forever and ever favorite inner corner highlight shade. I think it's just so pretty. I think I need to just spray my skin down now, get it all set in there. So I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better setting spray. Melt all that makeup into the skin. So pretty, I love it. Okay, so part of me really wants to attempt a wing. I think this would look gorgeous with a little wing liner on there. But also I'm like, girl, don't do it. You haven't done a wing in forever, and so it's just gonna go bad, and you should just throw some lashes on and call it a day. Decisions. It's a hard one. I legit haven't worn a wing liner in forever, so maybe I shouldn't risk it. My brow hairs are being wild today. Like you're not being controlled. Anyway, so okay, I'm gonna throw on some lashes and think about a liner. I'm gonna do that off camera. So when I come back, you'll either know whether I did the liner or not. Alright, so it didn't do the winged liner, although it would be gorgeous. I didn't want to screw it up because I haven't practiced in so long. But I also went through my lip collection, and I was wanting to find something that was a little bit like purpley based blue toned in it. Something that was going to go really pretty with this eye. Don't really have anything. The one that I thought I had, I must have gotten rid of. It was kind of old, so I probably threw it away. So I found this Profusion Cosmetics matte lip cream in the shade Secret. I thought that this might be really pretty. It's just kind of a soft, rosy, little bit mauve-y color. So we'll throw this on instead. I actually think that looks really, really pretty. It's got enough cool tones in it that it ties in nicely with the eye, but it's also still kind of nude. It's also a little bit pink. I like it. It's actually really pretty. My other option that I had that was really cool tone, but it was also super duper dark, and I didn't want to go that dark. It would be really pretty, is this Jeffree Star Supreme Gloss. Oh, it's a gloss. I didn't realize that's a gloss. I thought it was a matte lipstick. It's a gloss anyways, in the shade Teabag, but like this is really, really dark. Would have been pretty. Would have been a whole vibe, but I don't think it was the vibe I was going for today. I think this is a really pretty winter look. Soft, glam, easy to wear. So pretty. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this look down below. If you like this video, then hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.